Alright, I got a bunch of clips for you here. One is the CEO talking about a potential pipeline, the crime rate. We also have the new conservative ad from Pierre and the Conservatives that I did show yesterday, but I'll show you it again since it is very quick. And a couple other little videos that we want to get into today. Now, before we get into this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help grow the channel, and I appreciate you guys so much for that. Also, we did reach the 20,000 subscription milestone. Thank you so much. I asked for a big push yesterday. You guys gave it to me. You came through. I really, really appreciate it. You have no idea how much that means to me. So, Pierre Poilievre says the CEO of the only company that could build a pipeline to the Pacific lists the 5 things standing in the way. All 5 of them are Mark Carney. Don't believe me? Listen for yourself. All right, Pierre. Let's listen for ourselves and see what the CEO has to say.
When it comes to the planned Alberta pipeline,
Yeah.
or no?
Well, I wouldn't say a hard no. What I would say is the conditions don't yet exist for that pipeline to be built, right? It's there's a tanker ban off the West Coast. We don't yet have a pipeline that's permitted. We don't yet have the ability to produce enough oil to fill that pipeline. All of that is tied up in the MOU and discussions between the Alberta government and the federal government in Canada. And when they come to a solution on emissions issues and industrial carbon tax, CO2 lines, that'll determine whether our producers, my customers, get the green light to produce. If my customers get the green light to produce, Enbridge is the largest mover of oil in North America, is going to be.
So that's your condition, essentially.
Yeah, absolutely. It's remained the same. As you might be aware, we spent $600 million trying to do this before and had the rug pulled out from under us.
Wow.
I think the view has changed these days, but we'll have to see, because my investors aren't going to make an investment on an open firm.
Yeah. You can't blame them, right? Like, when you're going to make an investment, especially one that costs this much, you want to make sure everything's good to go. And since the Liberals vetoed the project last time, they want to make sure it's not going to happen again. But how can you trust them with a guy like Mark Carney, who's on record saying he wants to leave the oil in the ground? He's flip-flopping again, just like he is on the Iran conflict. Can't trust a guy who flip-flops all the time, can you? No siree. Now here is a video from the Conservative Party. Canada can be affordable and safe at home while strong on the world stage. Conservatives will keep fighting to make this a reality. So here's Pierre just kind of going through what he thinks should happen in this country.
History will not judge us by the disruptions we faced, but by how we responded, by whether we surrendered to events or mastered what lay within our power. By a country that stands on its own feet, is master in its own home, that bows before no nation, a country that is unbreakable. My friends, my ambition, and I believe the ambition of all Canadians, is for Canada to be that country.
Short, sweet, and hopefully affordable, because that's what we need, obviously. It's no secret that people go to the grocery stores, the gas pumps, and they're flabbergasted at what they see. How could they possibly have hope for the future? They can't afford their present. It's very difficult. A lot of people are having such a hard time. And Mark Carney's going around saying, yeah, I think we do need to make things more affordable. Okay, buddy, do it. Especially considering in a week from now or less, you're going to have your majority probably. So there you go. You'll have no excuses. Can't blame Trump. Can't blame the Conservatives. You just got to get things done, Mr. Carney. Now, here is the Conservative ad that they released yesterday. I did play it in a video, but in case some of you guys missed it, I'll play it again. Canada has the worst grocery inflation of all G7 countries under the Carney Liberals. After 11 years of Liberal government, are you better off? Most people would probably tell you no.
Canadians will hold account by their experience at the grocery store. They will form those judgments, and then, of course, accountability comes at the ballot box.
Mom, can we get this?
Not today. Everything's just so expensive.
Has it always been this bad? I'm worried it's only going to get worse.
Canadians will hold.
And see, it's very short, it's very sweet. I wish they would stop playing music. I have a feeling this might take a little bit longer to upload because I'm going to have to edit out some of the music. But it is what it is. They're going to do their thing. I like the messaging. It's short and sweet. They're getting right to the point. And that's what you got to do to keep people's attention. And especially considering it's only 30 seconds, you're not asking for a lot of time from people. Very, very well done by Pierre Poilievre and his team. Constantly reminding Canadians that, yes, Mark Carney did say that he would be judged by the prices at the grocery store. And there was a report that came out, probably about a month or two ago, saying that grocery prices are expected to continue to increase over the year of 2026. So by the time January of 2027 comes along, how much worse are people going to be off? It's a pretty scary thought for a lot of people. Hopefully they didn't vote for it, but I know some of them did. So I don't really understand how they trust Mark Carney, why they still continue to trust Mark Carney after a year of nothing. But I don't know. Canadians are different, I guess. Now here's Mark Carney. He gets asked why 55% of Canadians believe crime is on the rise. Watch his face when the guy says 55%. Then watch him touch his face before he begins his typical word salad. Now this is from Ryan Garrettson. If you're on X, go give him a follow. He does a great job as well. So this, again, another short clip, but we'll look at it.
Global News obtained data from the Privy Council Office's internal polling program last November that shows that 55% of Canadians feel crime is on the rise. Why do you think that is?
Well, look, the level of crime is too high. I mean, you can say any level of crime is too high. The level of crime is too high. What is happening in many municipalities is that we're starting to see a decline in the level of crime.
Which ones?
But there is understandably always going to be a lag before that materializes in a changing of view.
How long? How long? How many more years are you just going to sit in Parliament and say, hey, come on, guys, it's not my fault, I just got here, even though I was Justin Trudeau's economic advisor for 5 years prior and have now been the Prime Minister for over a year. He got in office March of 2025. It's over a year ago. We're coming up on 14 months now. But guys, I just got here. Guys, come on. Trust me, we're going to get things done, but not yet. I just got here. It's bullshit. I can't for the life of me figure out why people continue to fall for this crap. I do have a feeling when they finally wake up, the Liberals are going to get hit hard, but when is it going to be too late? I don't know. Now this is a nice little video of the real side of Pierre Poilievre that the mainstream media doesn't really like to show you. This is from the real Mr. Bench. The clips you don't see. Let's have a look at this one as well. And this is the last one, I promise. I know this is a bit of a marathon, but let's check this out.
You know what it's like to stand for hours?
She's been on her feet. She's been on her feet for how long? How many hours?
I don't know, like 2, 3.
2, 3 hours in heels.
It hurts.
Does that mean I have to wear the heels next time?
Yeah.
Then you're going to carry me to the car.
I can do it. What's wrong with
Okay, we'll see. That's tomorrow's plan.
I actually ended up moving out here because of the house prices and everything. Is that right? I knew I was never going to be able to afford a home in Ontario. I was actually paid quite well, but not enough in this housing market. It's unfortunate. I had to leave my family, I had to leave my friends, stuff like that, just to be able to get my family set up, right? And a house. So,
well, listen, keep the hope. Better days are coming.
Oh yeah,
and we can restore the deal that you work hard, you get a great life, a nice house, and start a family, and can really build a beautiful future for yourself.
That's right. Yep.
So
yeah, you've always had my vote. So
right on. Thanks for backing me on, my friend.
Absolutely. Always.
And see, that's the side they don't want people to see because it shows a very nice, bright side of Pierre Poilievre, a caring side, a compassionate side. They want to make you think that, oh, he's just like Donald Trump and he's a big meanie head. We can't have a meanie head. We need a banker that's going to sell us out to China. That's what we need, according to the mainstream media. But keep sharing this. Let people know, hey, oh, you think Pierre's an asshole? Watch the Rogan interview. Watch the Stephen Bartlett interview. He did great on both interviews. Long form podcasts where they are, it's easy to make a mistake. And when a guy like Pierre makes a mistake, they're going to hone in on it. The mainstream media had nothing to go in on, and Pierre Poilievre's likability absolutely increased. Either way, let me know what you think in the comments. Again, thank you so much for the 20,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. It's taken me almost 3 years to get here. Hopefully we can get to that 100,000 soon. Thank you guys again so much. You have no idea how much it means to me. And I'll be back shortly with a new one.